Hi, this is Elisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful 3D card, and also we're going to talk about the paper. Matte paper, glossy paper, which one you prefer. Also until the end of this tutorial, we're going to give you 20% off coupon code to shop online. This is our back to school promotion. Let's start it. We're going to use our bouquet stamp set. We are going to use our matching die, and also we're going to use our #1 cell background stamp is words. Okay, so our material is very simple. We are going to use the Versamark for gold embossing powder. This is called Fantastic Foam. If you have a hard time to find it, just use those clear wrapping plastic sheets. You can find it from the craft store. It's very easy. And also, or if you go to grocery store buy some flour, they all have those kind of nice clear wrapping sheets, so you can keep it. We're going to use our markers. We're going to have some foam tape. That's it. Okay, let's talk about the paper today. This is a glossy paper. You can see it's very shining. Glossy paper is not a photo paper, so don't try to use a photo paper because you won't take the ink. The paper that we use is called Cronco, K-R-O-M-E-K-O-T-E. The Cronco company sold the Cronco name to the other factory 3 years ago. So if you have the Cronco is 3 years old, that's the old Cronco. They will work perfectly. But if you just buy the Cronco from the store, they probably are the new Cronco paper. They don't take ink as well as the old Cronco. We are still looking very hard to find the new glossy paper that work with water based or dye based ink pad. Some of the expensive photo paper they work, such as the Candle Pro. They are 10 sheets for $20. They work perfect. But if you want to stamping on the glossy paper, you got to check the glossy paper. They will work with your water-based or dye-based ink pad. The glossy paper that we sell or from our online store, we purchased when we found that Cronco paper, they changed the factory. We bought all the Cronco paper we can find from the North American. We still have some in the stock, so if you really like those glossy effect, you can go to our website, order from us online. So today I'm going to show you what are you going to do with the regular matte cardstock. I cut this piece of regular matte stock from the craft store. This is a very cheap matte cardstock. So I want to show you, you don't have to use a glossy paper. You can use a regular cardstock. But if you can find a little bit better cardstock, that's even better. Try to find as a smooth back matte cardstock you can. But if you cannot find a good quality matte cardstock, I'm going to show you how you can fix that problem. Okay, I'm going to show you what's different. This is on the glossy paper. When you're stamping on the glossy paper, when you get the right glossy paper, usually just one stamp, you will get a very clear and sharp image. But if you don't have a glossy paper, what are you going to do is, this is just a regular cardstock. You can see from the right side, that's the color is kind of fading, and on the right side the color is much stronger. How did I do that? And remember, this is just cheap cardstock. It's not expensive cardstock. If you can find like a Nina paper, I think you can go to Walmart. They actually have a very good price. They are not very thick, but they take ink well. Especially, I'm going to show you the next step. You can make it even better. Okay. There's a lot of stamp positioner on the market. If you have the budget, that's great. You can purchase one. I highly recommend it. It's really useful. It saves you a lot of time and a lot of trouble too. But if you are low in the budget or you don't want to pay $70 to get the one stamp positioner, please check our other tutorial. The other tutorial I did show you how to create your own stamp positioner with a CD case or DVD case. So it's very easy to make these. They work exactly the same. It probably costs you only $1. With this stamp positioner, it will help you to stamp on the regular cardstock and get a very nice clear image. Okay, in this tutorial, I am not going to show you how to make this stamp positioner. If you are interested to make one, you can just go watch our tutorial. There's a number to show you which tutorial. We have more than 70 different tutorials on our website already. Each tutorial show you how to make a unique card and teach you some unique style. So make sure you check our website. Go under the DVD library, see any card you like. You can click the card and it will bring you to YouTube step by step. So this is just a cheap regular cardstock and I'm going to put here, and then you can just use the magnet to secure your paper. If you don't have a magnet, what you can do is just use masking tape. Personally, I like a masking tape than the magnet, because if you use a glossy paper when you stamp it, because glossy paper is really absorbed in. Sometimes when you open it, it actually peel off your glossy paper. The point to use a stamp positioner is you got to keep your paper at the right spot. Every time when you stamp, it got to be the right spot. If the paper move, you won't get exactly the same location. So make sure you really have to secure your paper when you put your paper on your stamp positioner. Use a magnet or use the masking tape. They will work just fine. Okay, so we're going to, I just put my cling stamp on top of the paper and then close the lid. So the stamp will stick on the cover over your DVD case, and then you just color like before. Always choose a few different color. I try to keep simple, one light color, one dark color for my flower, one light color, one dark color for my leaf, and a little bit black color for touch up. So I'm going to just fast forward it. If you like to learn more about how to coloring with markers, just make sure you check out other tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials show you how to use those markers. Okay, so I just finished coloring with the markers. I'm going to stamp on this regular cardstock. I'm going to just stamp 2 times. Okay. You can see the color on this regular cheap cardstock. The color compared with on the glossy paper, it is really different because they don't really ink well. The color is kind of fading. So this is on the regular cardstock. This is on the glossy paper. See what's the difference, right? But so we're going to fix that. What happened when we want to stamp on the regular cardstock, but we want to get a solid color like this? It's very easy. So these two are exactly the same. So just stamp in different position. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to bring this color up. This is the 4 color that I used to color this tulip. So now, because we have this stamp positioner, and it's going to help us stamp at the right spot again. So we are going to just use the lightest color for my flower. You don't have to color all over again. You only have to need to use one light color for the flower and the light color for your leaves. So you're going to color directly on your flower, just the flower and just the leaf. Okay, so this time I only color the flower orange and the leaf are green, and you can see the color there is exactly the same tone. Now we am going to stamp this one on top of that, so that way I get the 2 times stamp image and you will see what's different. Okay, so I just repeat 2 times. See, on the right side is a 1 time stamp. On the left side is the 2 time stamp. You can see what's the difference between these two colors. Remember, this is just cheap regular cardstock. If you use a little bit better, smoother cardstock, it's going to show even better. That's what's different between the glossy paper and the regular cardstock. Personally, I like a regular. I like a matte finish looking. I don't really like a shining stuff, but it's hard to find glossy paper that you can stamp on top. So now this is solved the problem. If you don't have a glossy paper, you don't want to purchase a glossy paper, just use regular cardstock. The only thing you have to do is you just have to stamp 2 times. The second time, don't try to use more than 1 color. You just need to use a light color. When you double stamp it, the light color just filled out those gap between the first layer, and that's what's different with 1 time stamp and 2 time stamp. Okay, so to be able to make this card, it look like a lot of cutting, masking, take forever. But if you have been watching my tutorial, you know me, I always try to find the shortcut to not cheating, just shortcut to cut the time and then cut the time to make a faster card. So sometimes come out with a pretty unique way to do it, like this one. So this is our bouquet flower. So we have a full flower, 2 flowers and the 2 leaves, right? So if you want to stamp the flower, and then especially you want to do on the regular cardstock, you have to stamp 2 times. So 4 flower, 2 flower, 2 leaves, that's 8 times. And then plus the cutting. Oh my God, this is take like over 30 minutes, too long. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use my stamp positioner. Remember, this is just made with a CD case. It doesn't cost too much money. I put my glossy paper on the bottom already. If you can't find the DVD case, CD case will do the job, but I think you can still find a DVD case. Okay, so I put my stamp here, so that way I make sure they will fit on these glossy paper here. And I'm going to close the lid. Try to push it a little bit, like so, rotate it a little bit, make sure it could be okay, like this. Okay, push. There you go. So this is a glossy paper. Glossy paper is very sticky when you touch the ink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some masking tape here, just in case, because I really just in case if I'm missing some part of the image, I can stamp again. I don't ruin my my image. So I just put some double tape, not double tape, but masking tape to secure it. Okay, now we are ready to coloring. I'm going to color all 4 together. Low cooking rubber stamp marker is awesome. They dry slow on the rubber, they dry fast on the paper, so you have enough time to do it. And I'm going to fast forward it. Like I say, if you like to learn more detail about the coloring with the markers, make sure you check our other tutorial. Okay, I have this is what it look like. It probably took me 2 minutes to completely put the marker, color all the stamp. So take your time. You have up to 10 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to finish coloring. You don't really have to work on the detail. And then when you coloring, your stamp is on the cover of your DVD case, right? So you can turning your DVD case, try to find the right spot to work with the direction. So it's good things. And then we are going to stamp just anyway, if you're right hand or left hand, it all works fine. So just give a nice firm press. Just push with your hand. Okay, if you made a boo-boo, because we have this homemade stamp positioner, they will help you to fix your boo-boo. So it's awesome. Look, no boo-boo. How awesome it is. If you accidentally miss 1 or 2 spots, that's okay. Just color again, stamp again. that's it's good. It's good to have at least a homemade stamp positioner, and it's only costs you $1. After you finish it, just clean with wet cloth, and they're ready to make the next one. Okay, now we're going to do a die cut. So our die cut is really awesome. If you don't know how to use our die cut, check our DVD library to find out how to use our matching die. It's actually, if you put on top, try to find a few points and run to the machine, it will cut. If you have a problem to line up, what are you going to do is create a guiding window and using guiding window to help you find the right spot. But I've been doing this for a while, and then especially the new design, there's a few points. You just be very careful, try to find the line and then put your die cut on top. They will get it perfectly lined up. So this is how I line out my die. I'm going to run to the machine. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my die cut out ready. You saw me. I didn't create a template. I just put my die cut right on top of my stamp image. This is what I get. It's perfect already, but sometimes if they move a little bit, this is what it looks like. If you don't want to have this white line, what you're going to do is just create a guiding window. And I'm kind of lazy, so I don't really want to spend time to create a guiding window. I'm going to just fix this problem. It's very easy. You're going to just use a makeup sponge. Okay, just give a little bit touch out, soften those white outline. Nobody even going to find it. So just do a little bit touch up here. Okay. If you miss a little bit color, just use your marker touch out. Nobody's going to find it. Okay, just give a little bit touch out with this. A little bit okay, just kind of filling out the gap. And this is the negative paper that after I die cut it, don't throw it away. I'm going to prepare the other tutorial to show you how to do this one. This is kind of like a stencil. It make a beautiful card with this negative image. So stay tuned for the next tutorial. Okay, and next we are going to just put it all together. So I use the gold embossing with a heat gun. Like I say, if you don't know how to do it, just check our website how to use a heat embossing. Our corner die cut is available online now. They are 4 corner die cut set, so make sure you check it out, or check our some back to school summer promotion. You probably qualify to get it for free set. So I just put our 4 corner one, and I did the gold embossing already. We're going to mount on top, and I'm going to just fast forward it to organize the flower and use the raffia and then to tighten it up to make a flower bouquet just like that. Ta-da! So this is our this week's special promotion, stamp and die together for only $34.99 plus free shipping to US, Canada, and the international. So make sure you check our online tutorial for the other online DVD library for the other tutorial. So homemade stamp positioner is good things, and stamping on the regular cardstock is good things. This is our next tutorial preview. If you like to learn how to make this cool effect, make sure you like us on the Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, and don't forget to check by the end of this tutorial for our 20% off coupon code for the back to school summer promotion. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time.